Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. How are you? Hope you are fine there. Please take care, stay safe. Okay, today we are going to learn about the question tags. Actually, I have introduced the rules and clues of the question tag in my previous classes. Today we are going to learn about the imperative sentences, imperative statements. The statement which have the imperative, the sentence which have the imperative statement, and how to frame the question tag for such kind of statements we are going to learn today. Actually, a sentence denoting a request, advice, warning, wish, order, command or suggestion, these things are known as imperative sentence. Okay, basically they tell the people what to do. For example, close the door, shut your mouth, open the window, bring me some water, or give me that book. These are the imperative sentences. Actually we say something, isn't it? Basically they tell the people what to do. So that's why these statements take second person as their second person you as their pronoun in question tag. Okay, second person as their pronoun in question tag. Let us see the rules now. Question tag of imperative sentences. The subject of imperative sentence is always the second person you. So we use you as pronoun in question tag. As I told you that always the subject, the second person you will be the subject of the will be the pronoun of this question tag. And we can use can, could, will, won't, would, can't as auxiliary verbs. Actually in question tag we form a tag with the help of the auxiliary verbs which are present in statement, or we may depend on the present tense or past tense statement which is in present tense or past tense. We depend on that verbs or a helping verbs. But here in imperative sentence you have choice. You can write will you, won't you, can you, can't you, all these things you have choice here in this imperative sentence. Okay, now let us see the example. Open the door. See, open the door. Basically we tell what to do, we tell the people who is in front of us, isn't it? So we use you as a pronoun here. Will you, can't you, can you, we can use all these things. You can score marks here in this unit by writing all these auxiliary verbs. Okay, open the door, will you. Next, close the window, can you. You can write will you, can you, or open the door, won't you also you can write. You have choice here in this unit. Okay, next is don't come late. Don't come late, and here this is negative. As it is negative, we won't write don't you, only will you is. When the statement is in negative, we have to use only positive. But when the statement is in positive, we can use negative or positive question tag. Did you understand me? Don't come late, will you? Understand? And next is shut your mouth, will you? You can write shut your mouth, won't you, can't you, we can write. Okay, you can write. You have choice here in this imperative sentence. You can write will you, can't you, won't you. You can score marks for the choice also. Next, please wait for me. Please wait for me. Will you, could you. Okay, will you is used in informal language, could you is used in formal language. Could you, would you, these words are used in formal language. Whereas will you, can you, won't you, these are used in informal language. Okay. Now next is use of am. Use of am in question tag. Use of am in question tag. Actually we are depend upon the helping verbs or auxiliary verbs to form a tag here, question tag. If it is a positive, we write negative tag. If it is a negative statement, we write positive question tag. But whereas when we come to am, I am a doctor, when the statement is positive, we should write aren't I, not amn't I. When the statement is positive with am, I am a doctor, aren't I? It's not amn't I, it is aren't I. Okay. Am in positive we use aren't I. Now pronoun is depend upon the subject here. And here I am not a fool. Am I? See, it is negative statement. In this negative statement, we should write am I. On positive, we use aren't I. But am not. What we use? Am not. Am I? Actually, am is used with I. Am is used with only am is used. Sorry, children. Am is used with I. Is it? I am. Not I are or I is. Okay. So when the statement is in positive, we have to use aren't I. Okay. Now when the statement is in negative, we should use am I. Okay. And now coming to the next one is, if there is one as a subject in statement. Okay. If there is one as a subject in statement, we have to use one as their pronoun. Use one as pronoun in question tag. Understand? If you see one as a subject, see here is, this is subject. So if we find one as a subject in statement, we have to use one as a pronoun in question tag. For example, one can't be lazy. One can't be lazy. This is negative. This is negative statement. So one can't be lazy. Can one? Positive tag. This is positive. This is positive tag, isn't it? And in the same way, one should do one's duty. This is positive. This is positive statement. In positive statement, we used negative question tag. Okay. One should do one's duty. Shouldn't one? Shouldn't one? Did you also hear here if the subject is one in statement, if the subject is one in the statement, we have to use one as its pronoun in question tag. That's all. So when you go to the statement with am, you have to focus, you should be concentrated when you see the statement with am. Positive take aren't and negative am take am I. Okay. And in the same way, you see, for all the imperative sentences, the pronoun will be you in the question tag. I hope all of you understood. Please go on practicing. Thank you for watching my videos. Please like, share and subscribe. Keep smiling. See you in the next class.